Hey, good afternoon. It's me, Empress Fraser. I'm just chilling on the beach, as usual. Again, let us not forget that we can, you know, come in nature and open our crown chakra. Very important. Yeah, very important that we come in nature, and open our crown chakra. Um, yeah, give thanks for that whole overstanding, of the chakra system and how, it helps us individually, to connect, you know, to our outer chakra, give thanks for that connection. But it's very important that we know the chakra system in how it helps us, as human to connect. Yeah, that's the word. Yeah, we need to be using these words, to connect to, our outer self. Yeah, don't know. Let's not forget that what is within you is also out of you. Yeah, let us not forget that. But I want to say, it's me, Empress Fraser, in nature, loving myself, nature is a part of me. It's very important that we understand these things. I want to say, when I look within society, I find many of us are out of ourselves. We are busy seeking for things, dabbling in things out of ourselves. Don't forget, things that are out of you are entities. So you need not to be, you know, um, you need not to be having, connecting with entities, things out of you, or adopting to things which, brings you to your lower self. It's very important that we rise, from um, one state, of thinking, of, and rise to another, because it helps us to, you know, it brings us back to who we originally, don't know, who we originally are as a people. Very important, who we originally are as a people, you know. There's so many things happening. I want to say, give thanks for myself, Empress Fraser. I'm always studying. Um, I'm very inquisitive. I always want to know something. I always want to put myself in something too, it's important for me to do that, keep growing myself, and I want to say there's so much for us to learn, but it's you again in what you're learning and what you're making changes and adopting to. Remember, things out of us are fighting and seeking for the soul. So you have to remember that it's very important, that you ensure you're not connecting, again, to things out of you, which, if you're not balanced, yeah, if you're not balanced within the self, can entrap you. Give thanks for that overstanding, again, I really want to say that I think it's important, yeah, for us to, like I said within my previous video, say what we need to say. Be yourself. Very important. Just be you. You know, I prefer I will prefer somebody to be themselves to me than something else that I have to deal with sometime, later on. Just be yourself. That's what it's about. And yes, like I was saying, we have a lot of issues within our community, society at this time. And if we are not in tune, with ourselves, you know, we won't find, solutions to our problems, because we are not in tune with ourselves. Remember, many of us, a majority of us, is seeking some sort of, assistance out of ourselves. We're not looking within the self to see and to understand how the self operates within the universe and the connections with everything. Yeah, give thanks for that all overstanding there too, how everything operates and connect. Very important. You have a self, you have a organism, give thanks. You have an organism, and you don't know how that organism operates. You don't know who you be as a person, as an individual. You're following something because the multitude is following it. No, man. Know yourself, be yourself. Very important that we all be ourselves. You help me, to be me. And I wish that we would fight for the things that is necessary. Yeah, I wish we would fight for the things that are necessary. Yeah, because majority of the time we are busy fighting for things that are not necessary. Things out of us. Money is one of those things out of us. Vehicles, house, all these things are out of you. These things have entrapped us, totally entrapped us. And all our lives, this is what we are, all our lives, this is what we are working for, fighting for. At the end of the day, what? At the end of the day, what? You see what I'm saying? Oh, that's me. Yeah, one of my ancestors, Yeah, linking. Yeah, that's me. So, yes, as I was saying, whilst I'm connecting to my ancestors too, as I was saying, we need to watch, at what is necessary that we should be fighting for in this time, as a human species. We need to recognize what is most important in this time. That's how I see it. We can't be fighting for useless things that have us at this level for the longest period. By now we know we are high spiritual beings. By now you should know that. By now you should know that. By now you should know you are a high spiritual being, who have been brought to you have been brought to your lower self. We need to understand that, and we need to reconnect. Everything is there within us, but we allow things to distract us. Our television. Sorry. Give thanks for that nevertheless. Anyways, get rid of that television. You don't need that shit. Give thanks for that. You don't need that. This just keeps you in a state of unawareness. Unawareness. When we have a universe we can tap into, we are tapping into a television. No, man. We have, the universe, which we can come out of our boxes and connect with. Come out of the houses and connect in nature, for God's sake. It brings you benefits. Don't you know that? Don't you know that nature brings each and every one of us benefits, as you bring to her too? Don't forget that. Yeah, man, that's how it is. We are all one. Yeah, we are all one. Everything is interconnected. Everything. You, me, I am you. This shit just keeps getting deeper for me. Give thanks to the whole overstanding of life. That is what's most important. Overstanding life. Yeah, not the things out of us. Nah. not the things out of us. The things out of us are just, seeking for our attention, and it's kind of like a distraction. See, you don't need any distraction at this time, Yeah, we don't need any distraction at this time. Oh, give thanks. Yeah, give thanks. Yeah, well, what can I say? You don't need any distraction at this time, At this time, it's um, elimination time. Eliminate all distractions. Ensure that nobody is distracting you, from that connection that you're making to your higher self. Yeah. In being one with nature in particular, very important that we be in one with nature. I don't know, you see me, I'm so relaxed, It's like, take all what you want from me, but don't take nature. uh, Give me nature, man. Yeah, give me nature. Yes, give me nature. I just got, this is yeah, that's what it is. It's a shell, an empty shell. Yeah. Something, I don't know. I'm learning. Yeah, learning. Yes, anyways, it's me, Empress Fraser, always trying to make a video whenever necessary. I want to give thanks, for all the all that is happening within my life at this time, Yeah, I give thanks. Teaching me, I'm I won't say I'm no longer, because the system is there. You just have to learn to deal with it, know it, important. But what can I say? Just don't forget, know yourself, most important. When you go within the self and you get to know the self, then you connect with everything out of you. And it's very important, first and foremost, to balance the self. Everything is a balance, So within you, balance within you. And then everything out of you, balance too, That's how it is. Anyway, I'm going into an all new lecture, sorry. So, it was nice talking to you. Give thanks, It's me, Empress Fraser, chilling in nature. Give thanks for being with me. Bye. Nature.